a.m. and we have the Chief Executive Officer, Poise Nigeria, and Coordinator of Edo Jobs, Mrs. Ukinebo Diary. She's in the studio to expatiate a lot more on what is happening concerning reducing unemployment, and also in attempts to fulfill the governor's wishes during his campaign period. Madam, it's a pleasure having you in the studio this morning.
Thank you very much for having me here.
Yeah, the journey so far, I know it's not been, in fact, it's not been an easy one. One would not say it's a sprint, one could say it's a marathon. So how has the journey been so far?
Okay, so the journey so far has been very fulfilling and challenging for everybody on the Edo Jobs team. What has happened is that the team has successfully gone around Edo State to get a list and to get registrations from everybody who is not employed and who is interested in being part of the Edo Jobs journey. That process was very tasking and interesting at the same time. So what has happened since we've been able to get over 151,000 people on the Edo Jobs portal who have registered that they need jobs is that a lot of initiatives have been brought about by that. When you see the data, you know where the people are, you know what kind of jobs they need, and then since then Edo Jobs has been connecting and matching people to employment. But we found out that there's a lot of engagement from government institutions to recruit through Edo Jobs, and we're coming up with initiatives to get private companies to also come and recruit people through Edo Jobs, because we have a lot of amazing people on the portal.
Appreciating on Edo Jobs and many more. We're looking at, of course, this is just a road to fulfilling the governor's campaign promises. I'm very sure so far so good with your explanation. You've done very well. Now, can we come to this aspect? Like you said, you train people. After training the people who need employees now, they come employ them. Exactly. Employers come employ them. Now, when do you carry out those trainings?
Great. So we actually have one coming up right now. In leading up to the Alaudaru Summit, we are training people, and then we have a job fair. So the training the training starts next week Tuesday, and the training is for people. We have already done the shortlisting and application process from people that are already registered on Edo Jobs.
Okay.
And we selected people. We are bringing in experts to train them, and they're going to be trained for a week. Now on Wednesday, the 8th of November, there will be a job summit and a job fair, where we're going to have employers, and that's part of why we're here, to tell employers that if you are looking to recruit people who have been trained in soft skills, people who will add value to your business, you want to recruit people in Edo State, that you should attend this job fair. You should call us and book a stand. It is free of charge, so that you can come and get from this crop of people that we are training now. Yeah. Yes, we will have trainings and they will continue to happen like that in batches. This is the first one we are doing, first of its kind, and the idea is that after training them, employers in different industries, we're already getting confirmations from private employers in different industries to come on that day of the 8th to employ the youth.
Way back, I've attended fairs. You have a stand and you find people lined up. In fact, your goods, your wares are displayed.
Yes.
I'm wondering, are these guys going to be, in fact, are they going to be, those you have trained, they all will be sitting down and people will be looking at, or is there a way, in fact, what sort of skills are you training them on?
Excellent. So we're training them on personality, on how to manage themselves, professionalism, work ethics, how to behave like a professional. We're training them on how to sell themselves, interview skills, CV writing. We're training them on different things that they need to, creativity, problem solving in an organization. That is why it's not a short training. It's not a one-day training. It's a one-week training. We're training for the full week, and the idea is that when you come to the job fair, you will be impressed by the quality of candidates that you find.
I know that a lot of people will want to come to this job fair. I'm sorry I'm taking you back. I know you mentioned, they said employers will be there.
Yes.
What sort of employers? Employers like Dangote, Chevron,
Schlumberger.
Those are the kind of, because those are kind of big jobs that with big money that people want to look after.
So, I like that. Interestingly, Dangote group is going to be there recruiting. we have a lot of organizations that are going to be there. Microsoft is going to be there. But apart from these big names, we don't want you to only be distracted by the big names.
Okay.
Sometimes you gain experience from different kind of organizations. So we have all sizes, all industries of organizations coming, and we are here to even invite more to say you will not be disappointed by the quality of candidates. Give us a call to book your stand at the summit. It's not a fair way you come to sell, it's a fair way you come to buy candidates. You are coming to recruit and get skilled people.
And actually, that is how it should be. You are selling human resources,
Exactly.
honestly speaking. And that is what India has done so far when it comes to ICT. To check the whole of Europe, you have Indians all over there when it comes to ICT.
Yes.
We should begin to sell people human resources. We shouldn't just depend on football, sports, but how many people are actually making it out in sports from Nigeria, apart from the likes of Kano, Wankwa, and the others? Very few of them. But I'm very sure when this training is done, honestly speaking, people can write their CVs, people can do so many things. They know how to comport themselves. They know how to, of course, retain the job by knowing the job ethics. Exactly. That is what is most important. This is Bronze FM. Thank you so very much for joining us. You want to ask a question, you want to be part of this conversation, please call our number 090-3482-4214. 090-3482-4214. This show, the way it stands now, employers, we are expecting you to call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Jackie Fires.
Bishop Issa, it's a pleasure having you on the show this morning. God bless you.
I greet you. I greet the
yeah, Mrs. Ukinebo Odire.
Yes, I've listened to her and I'm highly impressed.
Okay.
There is a question I want to ask, and probably a suggestion. In our educational sector for now, the secondary schools, they really lack teachers. If you go to most secondary schools, you observe that we have only the principal and one teacher, or the principal and two teachers. And what do they make use now? They talk of maybe one empowered teacher in some cases, then some come about two are not teachers, and it does not go well. The other time our amiable governor was in his account, when this question was put across him, he said that they are going to do something about it. That is, he's going to talk of distribution of teachers. And I want to make it clear that there's no way where you have enough teachers, even in the urban areas, because of the population.
Bishop Issa, hit the nail on the head or hit the head on the nail.
Yes, I don't want to hit the nail on the head. What is your department doing about the issue of this issue? Thank you.
Department.
Okay, great.
You want to answer that?
Yes, I do.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so, yes, you know that I'm here representing Edo Jobs, and our job in Edo Jobs is to help people get jobs. But I can tell you that this issue you just raised is being handled. I am aware of a project that is going on right now, but I will let the person that is handling that project come on your show again another day and talk about it. But I can assure you that something is being done about it.
But I said something. I asked you a question. Do you want to answer that?
I just wanted to make sure.
You didn't answer, Bishop Issa. Some of that time, we expect that, of course, like she has said, if the person comes on the air, you can ask that question. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello, this is Bronze 101.5 FM. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
It's a pleasure. What is your name? Where are you calling from?
Well, this is Fred Oraka calling from Wolo.
It's a pleasure this morning. Go ahead, please, with your question.
Yes, first and foremost, I want to appreciate the excellence from the governor for this initiative. I remember in those days when you are still in university or university institution, and right there when you are serving on that parade ground, people from different corporations and they come and exploit people right on the spectrum and give it little cars and box buses and all that. Well, at the way this program is now, trying to make them available, that is, some will feel demoralized if employers will come out and they are not employed because of like what Professor Peter Kevin Coleman would say, former executive of National Executive Commission, that they lack employability skills. Some that have been given these skills, what about the job opportunities are available and not how do we do that? What they think demoralized, having got through such skills.
So, in the short of it all, you appreciate what the governor is doing, is it not?
I think other governors should stimulate it.
Okay. Thank you so very much.
Thank you very much.
Okay, that is all the grammar for. This is Bronx 101.5 FM. That caller says he appreciates it. And hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
It's a pleasure. Your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, my name is James. I'm calling from Edo.
James, thank you for joining us. Go ahead with your question.
Yes, a very quick one.
Okay.
I can remember some of us were on that registration, on the Edo Jobs thing. And I want to really comment the process we saw there, what I saw there. It was a very well organized event. I think Madam mentioned that the people have been shortlisted. I want to quickly ask where, I don't know, where the shortlisting has been tested. Whether it will matter, you have to go to the office and confirm or maybe on the website. And I just want to urge them because on that, we reviewed the registration. The crowd was something else, and it was a mix. You have the Asia, the Benin, not indigenous and not indigenous. So I want to urge them to, as they continue the process, the enterprises to be as fair as possible. Primarily where we can find the listing and comment them on what we got so far.
Okay, thank you so very much. Where can they find the listing?
Thank you very much. So on the Edo Jobs portal, there are many things you can do. You can see opportunities that are coming up. You can also register. If you were not registered because of the large crowds, it is edojobs.edostate.gov.ng. Now, for this program that is coming up, what we did was, because we already had some pre-requests from certain employers and their criteria, we went to the portal and we selected people who fit that criteria. We sent all of them SMSs and asked those that are interested to register, and the interested people registered, and then we contacted them. So the idea is that we are going to still keep doing this in batches. So even if you did not get the message for this first batch, there's certainly going to be a batch that will reach you. Thank you for the commendation. We are grateful.
Thank you so very much. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, good morning.
Good morning this morning. What is your name? Where are you calling from?
This is Loretta from Edo.
Okay, it's a pleasure. Ask your question. Madam is in the studio.
I think that the president was that you registered, but police registered.
He said if can one register twice? That is what he said.
Okay.
That he registered before. Can he still register again?
When job issue was going on, but I registered.
You registered. And nobody called you?
That's my phone.
Nothing.
Okay. Okay. Great.
Such a candidate, what does he do?
Yeah, so you don't actually need to register again, because remember there are 151,000 people on the portal. You are there, you are counted. The idea is that because things happen in batches, you might not get a message for the first batch, but we are definitely going to get to you. And different programs will be designed for different people based on your skill set, based on your location. We're going to make sure that we reach everybody. So if you are registered, you don't need to register again. Just keep engaging on the portal. The portal is also going to be, from now on, you begin to see opportunities pop up on the portal as they come up.
Mrs. Diary.
Yes.
Maybe he's not a patient dog. Because in Nigeria, if you stay patient at times, your name might not just pop up at times. But the thing is, honestly, I know that graduates, they wrote, but it's like those who read accounting, who read professional courses, you tend to call them more. Why?
No, not. I don't agree. If you look at the projects that have been done, like just last week, we did 1,000 people were sent to write a particular test, and that was not for graduates. So there are different categories. It's just that there are a lot of people, so it has to go turn by turn. So the opportunities are for everybody.
Okay, I've been waiting to ask this question.
Yes, please.
I'm sure you were not involved in the employment of Subeb staff, were you?
No.
Okay, let you go. So if you were not involved, I shouldn't be asking you the question.
Okay.
In fact, you are not the right person to ask the question. Okay. But let's look at this. All this they are doing now, will it not die after 4 years? Let's assume, okay, the governor comes back second time,
yes.
So 8 years. After 8 years, will it not die? So I'm asking you, what are the future? What is the future of sustaining this particular plan, this project?
Great. Now, the first thing is, I can tell you, this project is central in the governor's, in this administration's mind.
Yeah.
And the goal is that it should not die after 4 years or 3 years. It should not die. Now, how are we going to make that happen? That is why people like myself are being engaged, practitioners who have been doing job creation programs for many years. And the idea is that everything we do in Edo Jobs is going to strengthen existing systems. So if, like the event that's coming up, what is our theme for the event? It is creating a sustainable ecosystem for job creation. Edo Jobs is not going to be working in its silos on its own. We're going to partner with the existing ecosystem. Our job is to strengthen it.
Okay, let's talk more on this event now. So
great.
We're going to start. Okay, tell us more about the event, the venue, the time, how to reach you.
Okay, great. So let me start with how to reach us. So please reach us on the following phone numbers. If you are an employer, you want to attend the job fair, you want to recruit, you want to be part of the conversation on how to take employment forward in Edo State, please call 0909 283 2870. That is 0909 283 2870 or 0807 864 6487. The event is this job fair and job summit event is happening on the 8th of November 2017 and it's going to be happening at Imagweru Hall. So please, but admission will only be granted to organizations who have pre-registered, and registration is free. It's just to help with our planning. We need to know that you're coming.
The number of seats and stuff like that.
So we're expecting 100 organizations. A lot of organizations have already confirmed. So if you're interested, please call us early. We're also going to be having discussion panels among employers and educators. Like I said, we're trying to strengthen the ecosystem. How can we make things flow better between employers and educators? What do you want the educational institutions to do for you when training the young people? And then on the other hand, we're also going to be having discussion sessions between people who support youth development programs, and they will be discussing with the governor of Edo State on how to do more in Edo State. We're trying to attract more support into the state for job creation.
I'm very sure you, in fact, maybe at the end of this program, we'll introduce you to an NGO. They are into the training of mechanics.
Great.
And honestly speaking, and they are doing well. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
It's a pleasure having you on the show. Your name, where are you calling from, please?
Yes, this is Fred Omeiza again calling from Omeiza.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sure you.
It's a response, quite elaborate, quite, all the analysis and all that. Shows that you have the thought based skills, a vocation, I would call it. A vocation is still a position to be quite different from other places to those who will need it. But at the same state, the way we think about policies in the country, policies to absorb, policy inconsistency, and policy aligned on implementation of consolidation. The youth state, each policy will go and will not stay possible by the incoming government, probably the different parties or different position and all that. And secondly, don't you think it's going to be based on who you know, not what you know? Trying to emphasize on society, excellence, unity, innovation, and investment for, metropolis.
Thank you so very much. We've heard that.
Okay.
Sustainability. How do you sustain it? Because of incoming government. Ask that question. Then the fact that fairness, somebody did call him and said, how fair? Understand? He's talking about, won't it be based on who you know? I know governor, so why shouldn't I have the position? I know you now. Mrs. Ukinebo,
yes.
So why won't you put my wife or my sister? So
exactly.
That kind of stuff. So
yes. So what I would like to say is, if it was based on who you know, I can assure you I won't be the one in this position sitting here talking to you because...
No,
hold on.
I can argue that I don't know your background.
No,
might be a brother to...
Hold on, that's what I'm trying to say.
Okay,
because I do not know anybody in government house personally. But I was selected based on the fact that I've been doing job creation for over 8 years across Nigeria. Now, and one of my mandates that was given to me to achieve in Edo Jobs is number 1, sustainability, and number 2, fairness. So it is a priority within our system already, and we are designing our system. That's why we're using a portal, online portal. People can register. You don't see their faces. On the portal, when you are registering, what we want to know is your name, your number, your skills, your education. We don't want to know who your brother is or who your sister is. And we're automating the portal so that once we feed in the criteria, automatically people are selected. So unless somebody can tell the computer that this is my sister, there's no way for the person to corrupt the process.
Okay. Let me take it at that.
Yes.
The thing is, are you the one that is involved in the training at BIU now?
So Edo Jobs is one.
No, there is a training that is going on.
Yes.
At BIU. Are you the one?
Edo Jobs is one running that. We're partnering with BIU. An organization, BIU, and an organization called Accelerate Labs. That's being supported by Microsoft.
But that one is long, 5 weeks.
Yes, but it's an entrepreneurship course. Okay. The idea is for them to be able to start their business and employ others. So it has to be practical. And the beautiful thing is, at this summit that we're planning, there's going to be a competition.
Honestly speaking, Ukinebo, we don't have much time. But before I let you go, finally, at the time you finished training the guy, before the guy came to that place, he had no work, he had no job, he spent all his money, what he has saved for himself on transportation. Do you give anything as a starting fund, loan? Are things like that being prepared?
That was what I was about to say. I was just about to say that at the summit, we're having a competition.
Okay.
Especially for those people that did the Accelerate Lab, and the winners are going to get funds. Yes, but apart from that, that's why we are here appealing to organizations.
To come.
We don't want people to get trained, they are now excellent, they are now wonderful, and then they go back home. We want you to come, give them a chance. The fact that you're coming doesn't mean you must employ, just give them a chance. Come and interact with them.
But honestly, before you go, you help us tell the governor, because I'm very sure you are close to him now.
Amen. One day.
Training the people is not enough, but I think for those who are who have skills, they should be given something. I know the other time he gave some people sewing machines and the other. But this is for those who are told to be creative and they're starting up a business. You're going to empower them a little bit. Thank you so very much, Madam, for being part of our show this morning. If you just tuned in, you have been listening to the Chief Executive Officer, Post Nigeria, and Coordinator of Edo Jobs, Mrs. Ukinebo Odaire. She's been throwing a lot of emphasis on Edo Jobs and the event that is coming up. Now, this is how to register. I'm very sure. www.edojobs.edostate.gov.ng www.edojobs.edostate.gov.ng, and the number to call is 090-9283-2870, 090-9283-2870, or 080-7864-6487, 080-7864-6487. If I come, on what aspect will you train me on before you say bye-bye?
We'll train you on the skills that you need.
Okay, thank you so very much. God bless you. Enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you very much.
This is Bronze FM Benin City. It's 11 o'clock, but before I take on the news bit for 11, Balogun Omeiza has been the producer. He's a great guy, of course.